fascinating because it's got living maze.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Do you want to go that side? Let me just move my bag.
I'll go that side.
I'm
Don't worry.
so muddy.
Just don't move.
So, Leo, we will show you around this side at the end, but first of all, oh no, you're not in the show. Yes, you are. First of all, Leo, let's get you some cards. We've got no one watching yet, anyway.
What?
There's no one watching yet. Oh no, 2 people. What's the people?
What sale?
One person. Sky's going blue over there now.
Yeah.
And it's all stormy the other way. And we're hiding here because it's not so windy. Although I've got no space to lay out the cards. You've got hell. So hell is turning light. And that's interesting because although this ruin isn't being rebuilt, it is still planted. It's still alive. And I've just seen water being, from the old channels, being brought down, and it's naturally pouring into the terraces. En español?
Yeah, it is true.
Do you want to do it in Spanish?
What you said?
Just to say about the living... No?
Not yet.
Okay, so I need to lay out, without the wind taking all the cards, interesting. I'm just going to take 5 down one side to be this. So your returning right begins, oh no, it's coming upwards, they're saying. So it is the end. So we're coming, Leo, from here up. Okay? So I'm going to put that in my front pouch so I know where it is. I'm like a little kangaroo. So the returning light comes from the darkness, from the night, from an energy that I feel, Leo, you've been in for a long time, which is not appreciating your own energy. Want to translate that? If you don't, you don't have to.
No, I can translate others, but not, yeah, I'm not, okay, just carry on and I will translate.
So, yeah, there's something about how, and this has been in readings before, you've been a bit blocked all the way through the last 2 years. Your light was being withheld from you. And so it's interesting to have this frequency of night, self-trolling, you know, looking at yourself and being self-critical, and yet it's returning the light. You can't return the light if you haven't witnessed the inner darkness. And that's what you have, Leo. And the card before that, it feels like, yeah, this has to go the other way. Interesting that it's all about, I was thinking how when the wind blew away the energy of the Virgo reading, it was about reordering. And so this section here is talking about a kind of willful resistance. And that does in many ways pick up on the Virgo energy, because the Virgo energy was about a trauma in teenage years. This is about a willfulness that settled in, a resistance that settled in when you were becoming an adult. And there's something about how with Leafshade, it's been your comfort to be the willful, resistant king of the jungle, that kind of energy, you know, you won't be told. And I think the last 2 years has brought a change of frequency to you, and it's followed by a watergefall. Interestingly, that's how old I am today. So the the willfulness has been dissolved for you somehow. You've had that transformation that's allowed you, it's almost like it's softened your emotions. It's brought you a new energy. I'm just curious, it's not showing any comments. I don't know why. Maybe no one's writing. So you've been shown how to look at your darkness, to unbind, unweave, so that you can reconstruct who you are going to be moving forwards. So let's shuffle a few more. Holy shit, wassail. Some tarot channel, wassail. We're at another set of Inca ruins I can't say the name of, and I'm not going to try. But it is, this feels like living Inca ruins. It's kind of not very well known. It feels like a place of cheeky meetings and assignations. Oh, I'm glad you're here catching us live. We just went for a walk and we got caught in the mud. So what else have you got for Leo? It's time to bear your fruits. Apple bearer. That's this energy of maturing gifts. So your gifts are coming into fruition. And that's interesting. If I go back to Leafshade, the cradle of the light, it's time to sort of turn around the mirror. There's a real transformation frequency coming upon you here. Changing around, looking at yourself in the mirror, seeing your darkness to see your light. So the Leafshade is sitting in that comfortable, blanket-cosseted darkness, and then bringing your fruits to bear is the Hell card, returning your light to the world, becoming proud to be a Leo energy again. We keep thinking it's going to rain. So we keep, oh, look at that light over there. Sorry, I need to show you people. There's a light shining between
the mountains.
The mountains. That's your light returning. Hell is returning the light. Look at that golden light for you all. It's magical. These readings are being very magical here in Inca land. So, any more messages for Leo before we take them on a little walk? Oh, I'm going to change cards as well. You wouldn't get my other cards out of that bag for me, would you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
From here?
Yeah, no, I think it's in the main pocket. Hold the rain off for me, yeah, please. The phone just shifted.
Look at the light at the top too. Can you see
Amazing light, no, but we can... It's just kissing the peak of your mountain, Leo. Hell is returning your light. And we're going to show you around the corner the most amazing thing we've just found. Old fibres. I mean, they must be like...
Wow, I don't know.
800 years old?
No,
More?
more
Wow.
than that. 2,000 years old.
Wow, people. We've also had the most delicious birthday lunch today. It's my birthday, if you didn't know. I'm just waiting for some more cards to come. One in my hand. What have we got? Look, this is all related. Shadows. There's a mountain here, and Olga said somebody told her that on today, 1st of October, it's the best day to witness the play of shadows and light, and that's what we're seeing.
Well,
You're
I don't know which mountain is it really, but it's somewhere in the Sacred Valley.
somewhere in the Sacred Valley, but it doesn't matter, it's today. And your light's returning, Leo. And it's the nutrients. Thank you, Ariel. Oh no, did you say you just had a baby? You've had your baby. Oh, a Leo baby. In Hawaii. So, the nutrients. Card 10, also October, as we're talking about that energy frequency. So, Leo, I feel like you've been in your shadows. You've worked it out. It's time to look in the dark mirror and see the light, like that light on that mountain over there, returning. Yeah, well done, Ariel. There we go. Can you pass me? I've dropped them. It's interesting. The first card I saw was 9, Hagal. And Hagal is very similar in its formation to Hell. But minus a crossbar. So again, there's this energy of having weathered trauma, having gone through life, having gone through the last 2 years to reassess yourself. And kind of, this is like a badge of honor. You've done it. Leo, you're moving through into a new frequency. And then we end with this little trio of interestingness. You're on your way to your Gandir. Your destiny awaits. You're at this point now where your light is returning, and that was always destined. And it is, I'm really sensing that kind of golden lion mane thing. And you have resolved, you've done this frequency. And you're being restored to elven light. Now look at the movement between those two cards. This is about, at the moment, somehow bringing an alignment between your consciousness, I want to say your confidence, your character, being restored not just to you, but to the collective. That's what I'm getting. And then we're going to give you a few Tarot del Sol. I got my runes in my kangaroo pouch. Or maybe it's a little baby possum. So, we've got the Inca deck, or as near as we get.
Okay, perfect.
That light's really on the move. Your light is really on the move. And I'm covered in mud. I haven't got any other trousers or shoes with me. What else would you like to tell Leo before we take them on a little walking tour? This feels, because this is a secretive place, but it's a place, it's the first Inca site I've been to with growing plants on the terraces. Well, no, that's a lie. The one we just went to this morning was the first where I saw some plants. But here, there's lots of plants. And behind us, there are other terraces, there's a river. So, Leo. El Emperador.
El Emperador.
El Emperador.
The king.
The king, the emperor. With nueve de copas.
9 of cups.
We're meant to do that the other way around.
9 de copas.
You're king of wishes right now, Leo. I would say focus your wishes. Jupiter on Monday was the closest it's been for 70 years. It's retrograding. It's in 2-3 degrees of Aries. Mid-October, it's going to step back in to its realm where it is king. And that's the Nine of Cups, which is Jupiter in Pisces. Select your wishes now to return to being king of the jungle, being that lion frequency. Oh, Rey de Oros. Oh,
So King of Gold.
the King of Gold or the King of Cups. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew will give us a song in a minute if you watch.
Okay, yes.
He always
excellent.
tells us a song we should listen to.
Perfect.
Birthday song, like, no, I don't want like Happy Birthday by Altered Images, Matthew. So, this is about coming back into the world, being king of the world. This is the physical world. Leo, this is magical energy for you. And then we have El Sumo Sacerdote.
El sumo sacerdote.
Sacerdote.
So the highest priest.
The high priest.
The highest.
So to me, this is your spiritual epiphany on the way. Sort out your wish with Jupiter during this Libra season and come back to have your sacred moment. And I want to say there's something about this energy that is Saturnian turned on its head. So there's something about this frequency where you're going to be physically loving of the world that you live in, something you've not been able to do for quite a while. So that energy is returning, Leo. And there's something in it about being able to absorb. You see, that was interesting. You need to release the pain you have absorbed in the last 2 years so that you can understand how to absorb the pain of others and release that. There's something very healing and magical. So I'm just going to give them one more shuffle and then we go on a little walk. 2212 I just got then, and then I went to 2213. So that's again the energy of moving from something static to something creative and fluid, Leo. I might have missed Matthew's song with all my talking. But I will look back and I'll listen to it tonight.
Me too.
Yeah, we'll do it on the roof when we're drunk on chicha, which is fermented maize, corn.
Corn.
Which this is maize growing here, isn't it?
Yes, it is indeed.
And we think we found potatoes growing, because I seem to recall. So I thought there was only one card that came out. There's two. Oh, look at that. It's returned. We had a little moment then. It's because I couldn't
Okay.
speak Spanish. Tres de espadas.
Yes.
And reina de espadas.
Reina.
Reina.
Queen of Swords.
Queen of Swords. So this is saying cut out all the heartache, all the trauma of the last 2 years and move back into your frequency. King of the jungle or Queen of the jungle. Hola. And on the bottom, emotional stability. 10 de copas.
10 de copas.
See, I got that one
Bien,
right.
bien, bien.
So, emotional happiness, bliss coming. I would say work on this energy, cut out the heartache, move forwards, become Leo again. That's what's being offered to you. Your light is returning. Hell is releasing you. So, we'll put those back in the bag. I need to find the other bag and then we're going to take you for a walk. Unless, of course, it cuts out. I don't know where the other bag is.
So,
Blue velvet. Honestly, my bag's filthy.
yeah,
Needs to
I
go in a
know.
laundry.
They all are.
Along with all of my clothes,
My bag is also filled.
my shoes. So let's go for a little wander. We don't know what any of this place is, what it means, why it is, or anything. But let's go in this little place first.
Okay, I'm going now.
Okay. I'll join you in a minute.
Okay.
So look, here we have some of the terraces with the maize still growing. And all the way around, there are these channels. A lot of them still contain water that's going down. I want to show you in here, but I fear it might cut the signal off. Let's see what happens. No, there's no llamas here. So this is a 2-story space. Look, there's the moon. Just above. So this is a 2-story place. I just want to take you around the corner, if it works. And look. Really ancient fibres around these. Let me just stand back. I've no idea, but they feel like some kind of statues or altars, but who knows what that culture did. But I've never seen fibres, and there's 3 rows of these bound as if they held some kind of curtain. So let's go up here. Look, there's Olga. Again, this is a common feature which one suspects was for lighting, but the fact that it doesn't seem to have dark sootiness makes me wonder. And that's what you do here. We don't really know how the Incas lived, and we have a habit of trying to discuss them with our Western knowledge in many ways. Look, more terraces of maize. For many, the belief is that there was a kind of animism to the Incas, and they and everything around them were one. They were experts in water and how to channel water and get water from high mountainous regions down to their crops. I think that's a dead end. I need to come this way. I think we have to go down that way and up.
I think so.
It's like a maze. It's a stone maze. And look at these steep mountains. Can you hear the train? That's going to Machu Picchu. Yeah, they do. Corn and maize need a lot of water. So do the potatoes. And this is the home of the potato. I have just eaten for my birthday meal, lunch, the most purple, beautiful native potatoes. They were incredible. What was the name of the coulis juice that we were dipping them in? The purple juice at the bottom of that.
I don't remember. It was maracuja. It was passion fruit.
Oh, passion fruit. So here, look, another crop growing. Terraces over here. Jose, Lester, And it goes on and on all the way down. And at the bottom is the river. Where was that place I sat with the little... Oh, it was here. Obviously, it's not running now. But in the other temple, there were lots of places where the water runs down into these pools. And we can only speculate what that might have been used for. You can see here, I can hear a frog. I can hear a frog, Olga. I'm not sure you'll all hear it. Yeah, they really are such an amazing use of water. So look, here's another channel. And this one has actually still got the water. And when you come round here, it runs gently down. And in all of the sacred sites I've visited, these channels no longer run. But here, it's running down towards another terrace. Is that the train? I heard the horns. Yeah, I wonder whether it goes down here. Hang on in, folks. We might see the Hiram Bingham luxury train to Machu Picchu, where they give you a 5-course meal on your 3-hour journey.
Don't make marketing for them. They are robbers. They charge too much money. Normal person cannot afford that price.
It's interesting that Olga and I wanted to get a train to here from Cusco, and we're not allowed to do it because Olga, as a Peruvian national, is allowed to go on a different train and I'm not allowed on it. And the ones that take tourists don't stop in this village. I don't think we will see it because I can't see where the track could be. But maybe. So I'm going to take us down these steps and then I might sign off so that you can't hear my heavy breathing as we head back up to the town. So the next reading, when it comes, will be Gemini from some other beautiful sacred site. Look, here's the walls. So, wassail from me.
Wassail, beautiful people.
From Olga. Have a beautiful evening. We're going off to find more food, probably. Not quite yet, but that's the plan.
Soon.
So nice to see you all again. Wassail.